Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous?
Yep, if we're going through.
Just your appearance. It's
Yep.
a little
Hello,
intimidating.
hello.
Intimidating.
Test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new
This
travel
is
agent.
Grim
I don't
Fandango,
want to
hopefully
travel
half working.
agent. I want to go home.
You can't
see
go
how it
home,
goes.
Celso. You're
This is the intro
dead.
cutscene.
But you're not
Otherwise,
alone.
safety saves.
Everybody here is
Safety
just
saves
as
the
dead
whole
as you.
way.
That's why we call it the
Because
land of the dead.
These computers do
Ready
not
for
like
your
this
big
game
journey?
for some
No.
reason.
Yeah.
What journey?
Alright,
4-year journey of the soul.
we happy to go?
A big trip.
We're happy to go.
And I can't lie to you,
All right.
Celso. It could be very, very dangerous.
3, 2,
Unless
1.
take that money
Go.
you're bear-
I'm going to go for a stupid glitch here if I get it. Fantastic. If I don't, nope, I don't. And we've already hit a snag. Why can I not hear his voice? I've got no audio kicking. I've got no audio.
On the...
Yep, can you just make sure you're not listening to pre-fade or something?
Is it probably like on the monitoring or something normally?
The cutscene works, but the gameplay doesn't. Skip the cutscene.
Really?
Do you have audio?
Really?
Yeah, it sounds fun here.
So you're getting audio through?
I'm getting audio here, just fine.
Why are we getting it for the cutscene? So you're hearing that okay?
I was hearing, like, is there supposed to be game sound right now?
Yeah.
No, right.
Well, I suppose now, right?
Gonna have to quit it.
Maybe it's some. The in-game settings are right, right?
No. No, I can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear that too, but like as soon as the cutscene is skipped and we actually get in game, it stops. Like we should hear footsteps and all that now in speech. Don't skip these sides, I guess.
Is it trying, is the audio device set to, like, is it trying to output to the monitor?
It's something software, yeah.
Yeah, it should be working. Has to be some kind of issue with the game, I guess.
Alright, but
Do you want me to restart the timer?
you'll need to restart the timer, yes please. We're gonna try this windowed, just
Okay.
Yeah.
there we go. Alright, we'll run with it like this. That's giving us audio.
Still do window full screen on it.
I can drag it a bit bigger, but it doesn't make any squat difference to this. See what I mean? Like,
Okay.
it just fucks it up. So we're doing windowed. Sorry.
Yeah, just a second, I'm gonna crop it.
Too easy. Actually, in fact, hold on a second. Let me just give you a screen of full color. Sorry. That'll give you most of the color. So for the record of everybody, this is why you don't try to get this game trying to play on anything that is a 64-bit system, because it really doesn't like it. Now, that being said, this is running on a 64-bit system, so it is possible.
HD remake hype.
HD remake hype. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, go. Ugh. No, there's no audio again. What? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Just keep the timer running. Keep it running. We're not fucking.
We're gonna brute force this.
We're just gonna fucking keep doing this.
Alright.
Okay.
There we go. We're just going with that. I don't care.
I'm copying it.
We're done.
just dropped it
We're
as I
done. I'm not even going to go for the glitch right now. I am, however, going to try. Ah, fuck's sake. Alright, it looks like I can't go into the menu, so
Yeah.
fuck it. So there's your glitch.
It's some sort of spits up. Whatever you say, Hippie.
And for some reason now we've got subtitles. Don't ask me why, what is happening. Who cares? We're just going with it. So this is Grim Fandango, released 1997, 1998, depending on your region, by LucasArts. This was their first sort of like foray into
Just mark.
Into the 3D realm of adventure games. This uses the Dark Forces engine, so the same as the Star Wars Dark Forces. If I will preface this with, if there are some issues, there are a bunch of safety saves, so we may lose on a couple of minutes here and there, but when I say a couple of minutes, that's not actually true, it's like 10 seconds either way. And I've just hit like the wrong text icon. So now we get to listen to him stand there like an idiot for 30 seconds. So during this time, there we go. Thanks, Razor. That's exactly what I needed to know right now. So this game was critically received quite well. Commercially, totally flopped. So it sort of was the start of the end for Ubisoft. Sorry, I just came from an Ubisoft stream. LucasArts. I haven't slept in 2 days. Cut me some slack. The game, as you can see, doesn't hold up quite well for new technology. The engine is an engine based out of, 1994? So it really does suffer a bit. There is a HD remake that just got confirmed. You won't see that until next year, though, on PS3, PS4, PC, Mac, and Linux. Now, the basic story of the game is you're playing as Mr. Manic Calavera here, who has done some pretty crappy stuff in his life at some stage and is now trying to redeem himself. And my favourite character, and the audio's fucked up. Great. Twist this, huh, fella? I don't even know what we can do anymore. I don't even know what the donation incentive, so we're just going Robert Frost. Is that audio going normal to you? Is it just our speaker stuffed up?
Sorry?
Is it just our speaker stuffed up, or is it?
No.
Yeah, save and restart, but you can just keep going, I guess.
I'll try that actually. Best we got.
Yeah, you have to go in the menu for that though. Okay, it works.
You might need to do a recapture on the. Yeah. You might have to do a recapture every time I do that, but guess what? This is how it's going to be run. I'm running this game to the end. I don't care what you all say. It's happening. So, right now Manny is trying to sort of atone for his lousy actions and help other people to their final resting place and get a ticket of his own. In the meantime, he's stuck doing deadbeat jobs. So this is where we join him in the fact that he wants a premium client to be able to get out of this crappy town, as he puts it, and he's just not getting anything. So here we are. I'm not going to spoil too much because anyone that's played the game knows the game, and anyone that hasn't played the game, you are going to be so lost in about 10 minutes if you're not already, so good luck. My advice will be wait for the HD remake and then
Definitely play it.
and then play it.
If I read...
It's a really good game.
Mr. Cope.
So you can do a cancel on the animation there. You can't cancel that.
I'm sick of waiting.
Blah blah blah. I'm sick of blah waiting to tied around.
It's time to...
Everything that you're sort of seeing here is a byproduct of terrible control schemes and me skipping text. So if it looks like things are scattering out, it's not Twitch, it's me skipping things.
Yeah, the controls in this game are terrible.
You get two sets of controls in this, camera relative and character relative. Now, this is character relative. Camera relative is all fair and well to a certain point. In case you haven't noticed, this uses a camera very akin to the Resident Evil series, where it is a camera that is a fixed lock-off position that automatically changes. So you may be running what you think is straight 1 second, and then all of a sudden straight, according to the camera, has just changed. Now see if we can get the squeaky shoes line. No. It's really hard to get it. You have to actually be walking next to her, and she accuses you of having squeaky new shoes because you've got balloons filled with, and that's the wrong number. And she accuses you of having new shoes. So we're going to grab these purple dildos and shove them down a tube, which, yes, that sounds exactly what I mean it to. And we're going to plug some pipes, and yes, that is exactly how I mean it to. And
Server's down again.
What else is new?
And as you can see, I'm getting caught everywhere.
Great example.
Elevators are the bane of my existence in this game. Thankfully, after the second year, you don't really have to deal with elevators. So the current record for this, what we're going to do tonight is not even going to come close to the record. I will give you the heads up right now. The record is 1:15:08, which can quite easily be a 1:14. And that's by a guy nicknamed my nickname is called PJ, and there's another major runner called Matt, who has done a lot of sort of little trick finding. He was the one that found the glitch at that very start where you can hold your inventory. It doesn't actually do anything. You actually don't even need to collect that little canister, but you can do it anyway just for, you know, floating around sake.
Good enough.
And now this is where I'm going to be anxious and say, please don't. When I was practicing with this computer, that door froze and it wouldn't close. Some of these things are pre-rendered in the game. So things like this door are pre-rendered. And because of that, it works off a different processing set.
That's a lot of work.
Miss Meche. Excuse me. Call me.
And nobody lets you know who that is, but you'll find out, I'm sure, throughout the game, which I'm totally going to skip all of the dialogue.
Story in this game is really good, so it's unfortunate that it gets skipped most of the time.
And that's the last you'll see of Don the boss. Yeah.
So welcome, Salvador Limones.
And slowly walk into an elevator which magically walks me around. Yeah, the dialogue, as I said, is pretty much half this game. So if you choose to ignore it, then you're doing yourself sort of a disservice. There was a donation choice select for what balloon I actually grabbed at the start. There's either a Dog Cat or Robert Frost. I have just by default gone to Robert Frost because that's what I always go. So sorry if we're taking away people's choice here. And I'm skipping things. No. Fuck.
Terrible controls.
Yeah. I went the wrong way to start off the room.
Yeah, true.
Oh, good.
I didn't expect any.
Yeah, anything otherwise. I was actually going to be really annoyed at everybody else. What's Robert Frost at? Just for good measure. Alright, you weird, crazy cat lovers. You'll get your stuff eventually. I promise.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
Oh, good.
Well, cat haters.
Well, cat haters, you'll get your own. There aren't dog races in this. And it does matter what number I grab those in, because otherwise I will be pressing the wrong
I wonder
number.
if that's how Domino meant it to be
And
used.
it'll look ridiculous, because I'll use the wrong thing. In case you're wondering what this rope is made out of, Don, the guy who was shouting at me, used it to escape his office and sneak out of town, and it's made out of ties, which is scary if you consider how long and how high everything is right now. I hate that camera change because... Alright, I'm going to do this just for one line.
Run, you pigeons! It's Robert Frost!
Alright, we're done.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
I'm just trying to think what else I can say about the game for the time being. So the game takes place over 4 years, which was 1 year each disc when the game first came out. So you can really divide it into 4 main sections, and then each year you can mentally divide it into
You must come with
2 or 3 sections.
Yeah.
But the 4 years are not going to be obvious in this, really, because I'm actually going to skip the cutscenes that signify that there's been a change of year You'll see a change of a vast change of environment, and that'll probably be your best idea of what's actually going on right now. As you can see, those camera changes there.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
So if I was doing that with camera relative stuff there, I would have been really...
Good for dents, great for dentures.
I would have been really confused as to what camera angle I would have been pushing forward for. So although he handles like a tank, currently character relative is easily the best way.
Yep.
What? Got something here.
Skip all that.
Manny.
Good.
So you have to give her a copy of your teeth, because apparently to get into the computer systems,
Check.
instead of fingerprints, they scan people's teeth.
You must.
And that's the first section done. I'm going to guess that the timer at the moment is at about 16 minutes. Close. Alright, so
It's really random if you don't know what's going on.
Glottis, yeah, that's really random. Glottis there just said it's like they reached into my chest, pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods, and while doing that, and I don't know why I just did that, and while he was doing that,
I guess I could.
he actually did it. So now we have to go get his heart back because he's dead right now. So we'll grab some bones because
Soup's on.
Manny loves getting boned. As you can see, the turning on Manny is probably the worst part of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's really awkwardly slow.
Like I said, handles like a tank. The best way to actually turn him is just to bounce him off walls. You could treat him like a billiard. And sometimes you get things like this where, in order to get the pathing right, he shut up. Now, I'm gonna let this happen just for like a split second, and then I'm gonna skip it because I like this.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to Heart. Don't tear out Heart. Heart is good. Strong. Beat him good, Heart. Hey, is that my car?
All right, and moving on.
I thought you'd never ask.
Now prepare for Grim Theft Auto, if you will. With the amazing driving mechanics that are. That is pretty much all you'll see of the car.
It was a good example of bouncing off the wall too.
Yeah, like you'll see me drive it like once more for about another 5 seconds, and that's it. As much as I love the car, you won't ever see it again. This is the first main puzzle of the game, if you will. Everything else is just sort of item collecting, but this is the actual first solve this puzzle type thing.
Hold on.
And we love Glottis so much that we're going to treat him to a bit of a roller coaster.
Okay.
Because, you know, who doesn't want to get flung around?
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had hoped.
Certain lines you don't need to skip. Wrong timing.
This puzzle is basically all about timing.
And I'm doing really bad. I gotta go. There. Ah, I thought that was sitting on the other one. It is sitting on the other one.
You want the left ones and the right ones to synchronize?
Pretty much, I will tell you, this is just a terrible, terrible reaction times for me. This should never take this long. It's pretty much when those ones go. There we go. I'm gonna blame that it is now, what, 2:30 a.m. and I've been up for well over 48 hours without sleep. So,
Okay, just keep trying.
yeah, I'll actually get out of this section first because that's probably what's causing the audio issue.
Yeah, true.
There we go.
64-bit systems, everyone.
So what you just saw was the last of what I was going to drive in the car. Because why drive when I can walk around with a sign? Look at me, I've got a sign. It's a lot more fun. And we'll just leave him making car noises.
Grand Theft sign.
Grand Theft sign, and it's just quicker to actually just run the whole distance than try to drive that horrible, bulky thing. And I don't know what I'm doing watching that cutscene. I don't need to watch it. There are a couple of unskippable cutscenes around the place. And for most of them make no sense as to why they are unskippable versus
It looks like some.
certain other ones. There is a section that I won't get the audio turned down here because I'm not going to be saying anything important during the time, but I will just say you might want to turn your speakers down in advance. Not right now. I'll tell you when it comes up. Alright, you may turn them down a little bit now because this creature's about to growl. So just that growl can sometimes cause, people have accused me on stream for it being too loud. So this is the section I was actually referring to, and I've just pressed the wrong button again. So lower your volume now. Lower it and don't stop until I've killed 3 of these. Otherwise all you hear is just for the next, like, minute.
Maybe this is a good opportunity to go into the donation incentives you have.
Oh yeah, so
If it doesn't sound like that is.
hello? Yeah, there we go. Can someone remind me later on that we've got to put a "that never happened before" on the marker, because that has never happened before. So donation incentives, we've got the opportunity to recite a moon poem, which S absolutely loves, and he really hopes it gets over. And it's a good little break to just pause. God, that's a bad one to stop on. That's a really bad one. Yes, you might be donating, buddy. The other one is the talk with Carla about figs, and that is a great. Anyone that's played this game knows how good that conversation is.
Is up. What?
And I love that conversation, so I actually really do hope that gets over. And I'm not sure if anyone's had a look at that. So we went and just jumped off a pier. Not that you really probably saw it, but hey, that's how it goes.
What? It is. Well,
And I just hit the wrong.
I'm here to reclaim the.
There we go. I didn't really lose much time anyway. Lost about 2 seconds.
I got this footage.
There's a couple of conversations, and this is the first one of them, where it actually doesn't matter what you say to them. You just have to get through so many questions, so many dialogue options before the right one appears. It's like the 5th dialogue option, so you just have to ask them like 2 or 3 random questions before.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So, would those be glass packs up here
Stock with
or
a few
turbos?
mods.
Ever seen?
So those conversations, like, they take the longest, but it honestly doesn't really matter. It honestly doesn't matter what you ask them. And for some reason the music always bugs out there, and I never got why. It should still be... And then it always comes back here. I never understood that. But then again, I don't understand half this game's bugs.
This is the end of
It's
year
all
1,
in the-
right?
This is the end of
that
year
is the
1,
first
so we
time
are
I
already a
understand.
quarter of the way through the game. Year 1 and year 2 are the longest years. Year 4 is shortly followed thereafter. Year 3 is a very short year, so...
That makes no sense, by the way, but it's true.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. The same as if you pick up that item using the key saying pick up, he doesn't read the letters. If you interact with the item, he still picks it up, but he reads all the letters. So I don't know how that one works. Now, that girl with the little funny hat sticking up is what we declare Crazy Town. And we always just slowly walk away from Crazy. Okay, slowly back away, maintain eye contact. And let's go jump off a pier again. Hey, look, we jumped off a pier.
Yeah?
What's our donation at for the moon? Is that anything? No? $4? What? The moon poem thingy.
Oh yeah, 0 silver.
There's an opportunity in year 4 too, right? Alright.
Yeah, you've still got until year 4 for that to happen. For some reason, Manny always gets caught on a corner there, and for some reason, everybody in this club hates Manny. Go figure. They're all beatniks. Now we do that to spawn Lola and to get her part of the story moving on. Because otherwise this year is... Yeah, well the first part of this year is chasing Lola, and the second part of it is getting onto the boat. And the good thing is the two are sort of intertwined, so you can pretty much do one while doing the other. So right now we're going to look pretty hip and slide down the...
Hello, Manny?
No, go back up the stairs. No, that's a bad Manny.
Mind if I sit down?
One thing that's never explained in this game is why people are different colored skeletons. I understand it's probably just an art design choice, but I never understood why he was green. Everybody else is like white, but he's green.
How do Isn't that...
So all of these people as well have built a life here between the land of the living and the land of effectively eternal rest.
Are you going...
So I love how many sits into the table there as well. He just went straight in. So all of these people have just decided to, you know, they don't want to move on just yet. So they've just built a life that they're happy with before they effectively move on. And so that's why everyone is still sort of here. Some people see it as a way to make money. Some people see it as a...
Check out the...
And this is where we find out a deep, dark, horrible
I don't
secret of
think they're-
Glottis. And that is Glottis, despite working in a bar and casino, or well, a place with roulette tables, is actually a alcoholic, compulsive gambler. And now we get into phase 2 of back away from the crazy person.
I have a note. Where? Oh, no, wait. Dang, I just here. No, here.
Yes, I can do that fast,
Wait
but I
a
choose
second.
not to. And back away from the crazy person. Maintain eye contact, it's the main thing. Unfortunately, we can't just jump down onto the pier again. It'd be nice. It'd save a lot of time. We have to do this running. Year 2 is the year of running from 50,000 different locations back onto each other. I'm going to walk past the elevator there because sometimes you run into it.
Yeah, lots of running here.
Lots of running, and it's at times like these that you actually get to appreciate the game's art style though, for a split second. All this sort of Art Nouveau, Art Deco styled. How did we go for Carla's talk? Is there anything on that?
Wow, man.
Carla's talk about feet.
And that's when I...
Well, maybe just...
Okay.
However, there's a challenge if you complete the kitchen barrel section of Java with the keyboard.
Ooh, I love this part.
With the keyboard facing away from me.
Yep. I don't know what it means.
Sir, if you...
Okay. So they want me to do the forklift section with it reversed. Okay.
You sure you're not packing anything out?
Can you do that?
I can give it a shot.
Nothing that
I
will
can't see why I can't. We can at least try it.
Rules.
Left-handed reverse
And of course,
forklift.
they're all wrinkled up
See,
like
I
my
love about
grandma
this figs.
Hedwig's face. Oh. Or maybe I was
Anyway,
7.
all right.
No.
So
Did you just...
Yes.
my next favorite thing is I like Carla as she is, but I like it more when she sort of looks a bit warped and twisted. So Carla just threw out the metal detector there, but she still has one in her hand. Oh, where's Carla gone? Oh, there she is.
Bye, Carla.
Drop dead.
Best line. Donations. Yes, you have time for donations.
Hey.
Because I can't skip this bit.
Looks like...
Okay, we've got some donations here for Grim Fandango. This one is from Macintosser. AMVX 2-year challenge. I'll donate $30 if AMVX completes the kitchen barrel section of Rubakava with his keyboard facing away from him. And I believe AMVX is going to try that. So stay tuned for that. That's a $5 donation from Macintosser. And we also got a $10 donation from Lil Slask. Great game, and people keep on donating. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you to both of those, and we will be doing the forklift in reverse then, I guess. Or at least giving it a shot. I'll see how good my Austin Powers driving is.
A little stink.
So we just went and got that metal detector that Carla threw out the window. That statue is actually important, but because this is a speedrun, we're not going to pay attention to it. Now, I am going to take the opportunity to do this, just so everyone has a little bit of...
Look, I told you, we don't have any kitty hats today.
What?
You have to wait until Tuesday. That's kitty hat day.
I don't want a
Fine, I
kitty
get sexy
hat.
one.
Fine with me. What's your bet then?
I don't gamble. It's a
Now,
conflict of interest
because
for
the
me.
day that we are running this on is Tuesday,
For the friendly conversation.
we are running this with kitty hats. Now, you can actually get these hats. Yeah, I haven't pulled labels off or anything. You can actually get these hats. They are a like a donation prize.
Nick, got a
yes.
little lipstick.
There's a couple of different designs, as you can see. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, guys, we have another donation here from Matt McGrath. It's a $10 donation, and he's saying, "Greetings to AMVX and PJ." But PJ is not here, but we can still greet him. He's a cool guy. And all other fellows that are crazy enough to run Grim Fandango. Good luck on the run, mate. I hope my routing tips were helpful. Homina, homina, homina.
Matt, thank you very much for the donation. He's the one that, like I said, showed me the... No,
There's something.
you're not supposed to open it. I said put it away. He's the one that showed me the inventory glitch where you get to float around at the start. As well as a couple of others. So thanks, Matt. Appreciate it, man. So we have just actually gone past the first major character that we are actually never going to see in the entire game because, well, he's boring and he's slow. So this is one of the first bits of RNG, how long it takes Raoul to turn up.
That monster
Yep.
He's running there.
Yep, you're right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, the donations are really keep pouring in here. We got $30 here from Deadly Hippopotamus, and he's saying, "I love you, AMV," and I'm sure we all share his love for Jeremy, this great gunner. Gunner, he's not a gunner, he's a runner. It's late here, guys. Thank you so much, Deadly Hippopotamus. We love you too.
That we do. Thank you, Deadly. It's not true what Chris M says about you, Deadly. You are an alright kind of guy. So, I've now got to do this section in reverse. So I'm doing it left-handed upside down. This is going to be... Where's my enter key? Enter's over here. Alright. Oh shit, shift is that one, alright. Because the problem here is if I don't make it in time in the elevator, I have to redo the whole thing. That's the wrong way, alright. Alright, so now we channel our inner Austin Powers. And the problem is, yeah, it does that if you get into an area that it doesn't like, and it just like spins you around automatically. That's not going to be enough. That should be. Alright. I'm trying to do this in a foolproof fashion. Come on, quick, 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 I'm going to miss it. Go, go. No!
Oh.
We're offline. Even if you think you're in line, you may not be. So that's a bit better. Stupid. There's 0 point in me doing it on the way down. You have to be doing it on the way up. Because otherwise it catches in the wrong direction. This is one of the first puzzles that you need the 1.1 patch for.
No effect.
Yeah, I wonder why. If you don't have the 1.1 patch, you cannot solve this puzzle with a high-speed CPU. It's the speed of the elevator. That'll be fine. The speed of the elevator is stuck to your CPU speed, your processing speed. So, I'm still going the wrong way.
Dios mío. It's
Alright, that section's done. I'm going back to normal. There is your reverse. Now we get to watch as effectively like a daytime sitcom. Feel free to put in any substitute sentences that you feel like.
Okay.
With 1 new donation from Americans.
Yeah.
So we got a new $40 donation from Macintosser saying year 1 and 2 donation challenges complete. Here are the donations. Thank you, Macintosser.
And again,
Don't forget.
I don't care what people say about you, Mac. You actually are an alright kind of guy. It's not the most backhanded compliment that you can ever give someone. So now we're going to go up to Carla, who is back into her regular form and is not bugged. And I just pulled out the wrong item twice in a row.
What's that? It's a book.
At least the good thing is the save files always do take you from the last continued save, last save file, so that is one good thing, I do have to admit. And there are backup saves if something does go wrong. So, on we go. Now, there's this weird bug, even though I actually haven't extended a ramp that is here, it automatically extends if you go back in reverse. So I always overshoot that.
It's
What?
I can't. Oh, would you catch my...
And now we hope it doesn't glitch out. Hey, there we go. Cool. So one of the few things you'll probably notice is that every time I get an item, I put it away. It's because otherwise Manny will get to a door and he'll go to put the item away anyway. So instead of letting the computer do it, I do it because it's a little bit faster. So we'll run past the CBs who, even though we don't know their problem, we've already got a solution to their plight. Skip the most emotional cutscene and we're on.
I think...
So we do the lighthouse first because it spawns us back near the CBs, and then we do the CBs because it spawns us back out near where we need to be. Ta-da, and on we go. Visor starting to dig into my head a little. If anyone has any questions as well, please ask. I'm hoping that everyone here has sort of played the game before. I'm assuming everyone here has played the game before, kind of. At least looked at it. And I have no idea where I'm going, because that's totally not where I needed to go. I needed to go to Crazy Lady.
Hey, this is a card for my new code check system. You do care.
Can I have my code, please?
You bet.
And then she goes off on a rambling thing.
Hold on. What? Here it is.
What?
Check this.
That's it? She must have hidden that somewhere. I'll tell you tomorrow.
So I'm actually
Stole his
gonna,
jacket.
instead of walking away from Crazy Lady, bounce off the wall there. Because I need to examine the jacket before I walk out the door. And it's easier if I'd hit E where I was standing before, even if I take a couple of steps back, he examines Lola, not the jacket. Not Lola, Lupe, who's the Crazy Lady. Whereas if I bounce off the wall, I actually get the chance to examine the jacket. So the entirety gain of what this will be, this will end up being like a 130 something at least if everything goes smoothly. It will probably be actually more than that. And again, I have no idea where or what I am doing. I'm supposed to be going back this way. It actually doesn't make that big a difference, but it just makes a little bit. Yeah, the reason why we can get down to a 114 in this is just pure optimization. Controlling Manny is like controlling a freight truck, so you do eventually learn his little quirks and where he stops, and he always stops there and does that, and all those sorts of little tiny things that you get along. There are a couple of points of RNG, one of which is horrible because it has no basis of anything else done previously before. So in theory, you could be there a while. In theory. Usually you get it within... Are we out of audio again? We're out of audio again.
Cropping.
You're earning your money for this one.
Well, I'm not getting paid, but that's...
I think the money and
Alright.
the sound
This-
is still out.
Yeah. Don't bother cropping this one, because I'm only going to close it again in a second.
A question from chat, what's your favorite of the 4 acts in this game?
Act 3 is probably my second most hated. Alright, actually, we're just gonna have to go without audio in the tattoo shop. I think it's probably the buzz in the tattoo shop that's probably, killing it. So, I'll save once I get out of the... let's see, we got year... I'd actually probably argue year 1. Year 2 is, as you can see, long-winded, backtracking, windy, all over the place. It does have some great elements to it, but I think year 1, as an overall character building element, is fantastic. So...
Also getting a lot of questions if there are sequence breaks in the game, or if you play the game as intended, basically.
Effectively... Alright, let's... Alright, sorry, that was a loading bug, actually, before the sound, even. So I had to do that. Because as you're about to see, in this year, I now have that many items that I actually have to go through my inventory manually. Because I'm out of numbers, well, 1 to 0.
Shortcut numbers.
Yeah, then they don't allow you to assign any more shortcuts. Year 2 is a lot of running back and forth. Year 3 is just horrible because of RNG. It's quite a short, boring year. Year 4 is decent fun and closure. I think year 1 overall, I think, is just a nice setup for the story, a nice setup for the characters, and has a fair bit of fun. There is a lot that I do like about year 2 in individual elements, but we may have lost audio for good.
I guess. Like,
In which case, we're not going to stress too much about audio if we can hold out like 2, maybe a minute. Because I'm almost at the end of this year. And once I reach the end of... I'm going the complete wrong way. Sorry, I was thinking about all these other ones. Once we reach the end of the year, then... I've got a safety save which has good audio. So we'll just resort to that. So in the meantime, treat it like a silent movie. I know that doesn't really mean much. So again, you're supposed to pick that up by all sorts of various little things, and we do that just then because as soon as you make a ticket, Manny pulls it out. Not to mention that it takes a whole inventory slot, and as you can see, I'm already out to now 11 inventory items, so you don't want to be carrying around a ticket just for ticket's sake. So he swaps out the photo that we acquired before. And now we're going to go up and bribe Nick. As you can see, Glottis is still upstairs drunk. And yeah, as soon as we get out of this year, I'll load the safety save. So now we show Nick the photo. Nick gets the CBs out so he can write, and we get his tools. And this is one of those unskippable cutscenes. Might I add, this just shows how much of an asshole Manny actually is, because he just king hits Well, he would if Nick didn't turn around just then. Manny would have king hit him in the back of the head. So. And that's that done. So now the only thing left to do is get ourselves a spot on the boat. In that case, we need the sailor that we knocked out in the tattoo parlor dead. So as you can see, like the method that I'm doing this is we're not really breaking a lot of sequences. You know what, at this point, I have to go back to the tags manually. I'm still grabbing wrong numbers. It's pretty much playing the story straight out, but there are a couple of sections where you do the puzzles incorrectly, if you will. You do them not as intended, so you make them a lot quicker. Just little things like that, but as far as the actual flow of the game start to finish, it's exactly how they want you to do it. There's no skips for these sorts of things that exist within the game. There is a glitched version of this where for some reason it wrong warps. When it goes to change camera angle, it just warps you to a completely different camera angle. Most of the time that's a run killer because it takes you to a place that you shouldn't be able to be without the inventory from that, you know, the previous 10, 20 minutes. And then you need a problem. So we've now kicked out the CBs, so they're rioting, so we've got their tools. We've now had Naranya declared dead, which I think is a bit harsh, but sure, whatever. Now the only thing is to get ourselves chased out of town. I never got exactly why, but I suppose he needs a reason to get rid of his ownership of the cafe here. So this is another little tiny bit of RNG, and I got bad, so you open that, close it, come on. So we're on the next table, go again, still on the wrong table, still on the wrong table. We may as well wait it now out, because it's now taken too long. There's a bit of audio for you out of nowhere. Moving on, alright. Because it's a cutscene. And from this point, so you all don't think I'm... Oh wow, so it's not even going to do... It's like officially dead. There we go. There we go, alright.
I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor.
So, welcome to year 3. You've now just missed an amazing cutscene where your entire crew have been murdered. Now is a good time to mention, because you haven't seen up until now, that how people die. In a nice little metaphor for life, people, in order to be killed here, get sprouted, where they get shot with like a plant growing thing and they start pushing up flowers. It's a nice little metaphor for death, blah blah blah, skeletons and all that other beeswax. And I really didn't want many there. So it also means that Membrillo, who you were just talking to in the morgue, was a florist in real life. And he makes the comment of, if you actually bothered to talk to him, he actually makes the comment of, you know, back in when everyone was alive, you know, they were people of effectively, generally, happiness. You know, they would be doing weddings and loved ones and all sorts of things. Whereas here, they are doctors of death, because flowers represent death, not happy stuff. So you got that nice little bit of symbolism, and there's a lot you can take out of this game if you want to go for that. I am now going to pre-warn you for probably the loudest, most grinding section of the game. So my advice is turn your speakers, and if you've got headphones, turn them down. If Manny moves, turn them down now. Because here we go.
Gladys, come
That just killed the audio guy.
For some reason, you can't skip this cutscene. I don't know why. I don't know what's so important about it. Yeah, that was a good time.
So we got a new $5 donation from Macintosser once again. Saying AMVX donation challenge year free. I will donate $40 for AMVX to provide his best impression of Gladys cheering for his favorite lemonade drink. He's gotta really put his voice into it.
That's not until year 4, but I'm sure I can manage something. And so now we stand around and wait for Torpedo to turn up.
Amigo, you see?
So I only just need to talk to Torpedo for him to walk over here. I don't even have to...
Not picking that up.
Oh, yes you are.
I'm not gonna let you. What am I? Danny. Something's happening.
Oh yeah, gigantic octopus, by the way. Heads up. Oh, and unskippable cutscene.
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me.
So... I can't actually remember what I was saying a short time ago. It involves something with the boat and the puzzle. Oh yeah, Sprouting and then Florist being merchants of death, effectively. Yeah. I think, yeah. That's where I was. So now we're on, effectively, what's now declared the edge of the world. Go figure, don't ask, I don't have an answer for you. And by now, evil, sinister plots are starting to be revealed. By the way, if you haven't played the game and you really don't want any sort of spoiler, now is probably a good time to watch the other channel. Because from here on out, stuff actually is going to get legit spoiled for you. So, heads up.
Gladys.
We're approaching the best part of the run. Not
Spot.
just yet.
Alright, apparently S loves kids in cages. I don't know.
Not this yet.
Sorry, excuse everyone in the mic. So this is another one of these conversations where you just have to... You just have to ask so many things before you actually get the line that you want. Making Tony look...
You should be so...
Oh, by the way, so yeah, we're like 3/4 of the way through the game now. I know last time I mentioned it, we were like 1/4 of the way through. Yeah. Now we prepare for the worst RNG of all
Best part
time,
of the run.
and we just press it. That
Nice.
is perfect. You cannot ask for... And you can't skip that cutscene either.
That was really nice.
I'm so happy with that. That's the best. That's the best I actually could have asked for.
Good enough for gold.
That's good.
If I could get that every single run, I would be so happy.
Basically, you have to turn the ashtray around right at the right moment as Mathieu is going to tap a cigarette into it, so that you'll actually tap on a stocking. But you can't tell when Mathieu is going to do that, so you just have to hope for the best that you do that at the right time.
Yeah, it's really awkward timing, and like S describes there, it's like S describes there, it's it's just awkward. Let's put it that way. There's actually going to be another puzzle coming up fairly shortly where I actually am going to have to do a lot of saves, just because it's a CPU speed thing, and there is no other way to do it at that speed without effectively save buffer strats. So I'm not sure how it will run on this machine. I'm assuming if it runs like it did before, then
Here, what goods are...
I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore! Foxy!
Must have hit him. I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my friend.
alright. Yeah, so as you can see, like, that is going to go really fast. So I've got to align these tumblers to a point where I can fit the scythe in through the side. We can do this without sound because I'll only have to load another. Wrong way. Oh, I don't know if that's actually going to hold. No, that won't hold. That will though. So the worst one is the last one, because I only get like one turn each way. That should hopefully do it. Hey, that does it.
Very nice.
Australia sucks.
All right, that's fully. The audio is fully stuffed on that. And I'm just gonna have to finish out the last of this year. With very little audio. You will get some audio of cutscenes. For some reason it's... No. Alright, whatever. So there's supposed to be a bunch of hints of, you know, how to get that and all these other sorts of things, but again, we just skip right to the end of the puzzle. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a safety save on this beach because I never anticipated the beach would be a problem. So this sucks, but sorry guys, best we're gonna have to do. So what we need to do now is effectively find a way off this island. And the best way to do that is apparently damaging company property. Put that away because I'll need to. This section sort of identifies a problem with the game. All of this is in 3D. You can see the speed of the game there. Likewise there, if I keep holding sprint, I just fly back up the top. Oh good. It looks... Looks like I'm stuck on the cable again. Oh, I love when this happens. Try it again. Yeah, it's only a small problem if I can't get down the... If I can't leave the screen, it's all for naught. I don't have a spare save game with this.
I guess you should load the one in the save then again.
No. Alright, I'll put it to a quick chat vote. Do we skip on a little bit, skip a tiny bit and jump ahead to year 4, or do we go backwards a little bit and repeat from the tumblers? Probably from there. Because my vote's going to be just skip forward ahead and just keep going from that.
I see 3 for backwards and 1 for forwards right now, but my chat died, so... Seems like most of the people want to go back.
Alright, well we'll go backwards and hopefully this will fix it. Hopefully. Can't make promises. Someone remind me the next game I pick up is not till we won from nearly 2 decades ago.
How about a HD remake?
Yeah, I can deal with that. As long as they fix this. Yeah, so what I was going to say before is this is an example of the 3D environments at work. Those railings are actually further back from the edge. They're not actually right on the edge of the ramp there. So there's actually a bit of room between when you run past the railing and run forward along the line. And it makes it so confusing to judge, am I behind it or am I in front of it? That's just a catch with the locked off angles. Yeah.
Michael Bay.
Get to see that one that time.
Safe. Nice.
All right. That's a start. That's not so good. But whatever. We're pretty much done for year 3 now anyway. So when we get into year 4, I've got again another safety save. So we can use that one and we can hopefully get audio back. So Manny's not supposed to move that fast up the conveyor belt, but again, this is all about CPU speed. And we pull Glottis out from the Great Beyond. Magically put a scythe into my hands, and here we are at year 4.
Where'd you go this time?
Hey! Fantastic! Alright, we're back in business, everybody. Sort of. Kind of. So this is another point. These stairs are at a different line to the lower set of stairs.
Oh, Glottis would love these.
And look, I can grab stuff out of this without even opening it. Ta-da! It's a miracle.
Manny, what's go? Hey.
Put one out because I'm about to get something else.
Note.
And we're not going to read the note because I already know what it says and it doesn't really matter. Alright, well, we slowly are working through some of these issues, but obviously it would be a lot better if we weren't working through them.
It's full of rags. It's a good idea to have a clean rag around. This better.
And we get to sit back for a second because I can't skip any of what is about to happen. So if we've got donations, now's a good time.
What
too
was in
easy.
that mug?
Alright, I actually am going to make another save here, even though I've got another save already made, because we're about to reach an area that the game loves to crash on. So, you'll notice now we're back in Rubacava. And in a second, can I get you, I'll tell you when, to drop down my microphone, please. You can drop it down just to like almost nothing. Not now. In a second. Might be like for another minute or so. So. Is that like just a piece of... Oh look, the audio's crashed again. Fantastic. Ridiculous. I don't know what's up with it. It really
Has
is.
the moon poem cutscene thing donation been met yet?
No. Still 0.
Alright, then we won't do it.
But we've
Make it up to you later.
We gotta watch the
Maybe I'll
Carla
just-
cutscene too.
And for some reason, I love how he always plays ping pong there. And I actually have no idea why I put that bottle away because I totally don't need to. It's one of the rare times where I'm not actually walking through any closed door. And I don't know why I just overshot that as well. Hey, at Lloyd's. Alright, fantastic.
That's what the lumbago...
Hello.
Well, I'm headed to
I just...
Where is it?
Okay, but if you hear a loud explosion anytime soon, the trip's off.
Alright. Because the car you have at the moment is rigged with a bomb. Do you want to drop my microphone down now, please? Because I'm about to shout for that donation. So... In fact, you might even want to turn SS1 down as well.
Okay.
I'd drink it, but I'd probably get the SS Lumbago stuck in my...
What's that?
It's, Lumbago lemonade. Try it.
Perkly little aperitif, actually. Yes, sirree. Not bad at all. Tell me where
You got that right now!
Olivia's kitchen.
Lumbago lemonade!
Manny, aren't we in a hurry?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Okay. You can turn it back up now.
Stomach don't stretch like it is.
Okay. And now we make Glottis throw up.
So what is that stuff they pack canned hams in anyway?
And you can't skip any of this, might add. I wonder how they're gonna handle it in HD with him throwing it up.
So the donation for that just came in. Should I read it?
Yeah.
So we have a $40 donation from Macintosser saying, "Year free challenge complete. Glottis would be proud."
I'd better disarm her first.
Alright, so
Well, you...
I'm gonna make a save point here because now is a
Not right now.
really
Better
good
save
save
this
point.
part from sprouting.
It's a bit weird.
I bet the agent in this... I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
My arrows are being weird, he keeps walking.
I show him this...
Yeah, he keeps walking. It's like forward is getting
Okay,
stuck.
don't bite.
You like notes, remember? No, stop.
Well...
So there's a whole intro cutscene that explained the body, the pigeon, the why they're here, blah 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 blah. And it also explains all that. So we're just going to not... Great, now my inputs are getting caught.
Okay, here I need...
All right.
Balance.
Bye, Eva. Never see you ever again, and I love this bit.
Give me that.
Because that would be me. Like, if I had that, I would be doing exactly the same thing. So, yes, I'd probably be doing the car noises as well. So we're now into the final year, and we're into the, effectively, you could argue, the second half of the final year.
It's not like... yes, you said what, and then... Here's
Why are you walking forward? I'm not even holding the up arrow. So... because I just don't like their faces.
Tumbleweeds.
No.
Pretty much. So... I don't even want to know.
I don't see any place to serve coffee here.
Because I keep telling you to put it back. Goodness sakes. No, stop going back up. Manny, you...
Hey, kid. Now don't go...
Alright, so... yeah. It's getting real annoying, man. No, stop. Stop!
I think he'd be happy to know his body was serving the cause like this.
Go to the way. Stop walking. Alright, so that's the last of that area that you'll see as well ever again. Say goodbye to it. Hope you enjoyed it. The entire place that we're in right now is the sewers of... Unbelievable. Can I please go down the ladder? Please. Thank you. Now, you actually can get into the car here again, but...
I saw Bowsley run down here. Where did he go?
why would I do that when it's so nice to go for a walk in the lovely sewers, right?
Big. Oh.
And apparently... And for some reason I really hate this sound file that is just about to happen. That one. The growl just sounds weird. Like... it just sounds wrong.
Hector? Hector, is that you? You just open Pandora to get...
And we go back inside. Now you can do that slow turnaround, but it's actually easier just to bounce him off the walls.
Can I help you? Sure.
And so
You have a great day.
Bowser gives you a gun because he is A-grade insane.
Nice.
You got lucky. You got lucky, computer. I'm going to take this thing out after the stream, and I'm going to do Office Space and smash the crap out of it. Excuse the language. Not really. So now let's go gamble. Just because every good video game needs a casino.
We've had sewers.
Well, we've had the sewer level.
Yeah.
Hola.
I wonder when the game will be released that has casino in the sewers.
Come on. Come on. We can get there. Manny, you can do it. There we go.
Get.
And yes, that is Charlie from year 2.
Hey. You.
Yes.
Lady.
And there's a whole story there, which I'm not even going to waste my time explaining. You'd have to play the game to actually figure out. The long and the short of it is, what you see there of that guy's torso is the guy that was sprouted on the floor of that military base. Don't ask how the hat stays up while he's doing that either. I have no idea.
That's...
Not to mention, this is the world's crummiest casino that I've ever seen. What's our time at, please? Well, considering the amount of crashes, considering the amount of crashes, we're actually making pretty good time. Believe it or not. We're not making great. We're not making great time, but we're making time.
Chat asking, where are you from, AMVX? Which country?
Australia.
Australia.
Please don't do this now. Thank you. Please just let me finish the game off. Alright, so that ding ding ding
I'm here to
means
conduct business with Hector Lamont. I
4,
just
6,
spoke with
7,
him on
9,
the phone
12.
and he's expecting me.
You know heck cocky the. Huh? If heck.
I don't know what the last number was. And it won't give me any number.
3, I'm guessing.
So I'm just... You reckon you're going to go with 23?
What is it, the one that's like the furthest to that corner?
Well, there's 22.
Oh, side.
Yeah. Because now I'll ask him, and it'll be 3.
Huh, okay.
It'll be 24. Bad RNG. It's always the last number that appears.
24.
Yep, that bet.
And sometimes you hit that where you come in as the last number, and then the board gets wiped, and you can't even see the numbers. So that's the last little bit of like RNG type thing. And I gave the wrong input first time out.
What? Well, actually. Well, I have let. Mr.
Yeah, you got just enough time, yeah.
Well,
So we get yet another donation from Macintosser for $5 saying, AMVX donation challenge year 4. Those kid hats look great. Since it's Kid Hat Tuesday and AMVX is such a good kitty, I'll donate $100 for at least 3 people to pat him on the head for 30 seconds.
Am I wearing the hat or not the hat?
Sorry?
Hello?
So it's up.
Oh, hey, doesn't bother me. It depends how creeped out the rest of you are.
It's up to you whether or not you'll accept it, though.
You first.
30 seconds?
3 people, right?
3 people for 30
It's Sproutella, not Spackle.
all at the same time?
It's Sproutella, not Spackle.
You didn't say. We're starting now.
Alright.
Well, so much for my third arm.
I have a timer here, so I'll tell you when it's done.
Can't sprout that.
Doing well.
It'll be alright.
Halfway there.
Actually, it's not scratch the top right. There we go.
There we go.
Well, it was gonna happen eventually.
Alright, we're gonna put a save there. For this very reason. We'll also put a save here. Just
Almost there.
last area, please.
Last crop, please. Hey!
There we go. We would have gone well under time if we didn't have to do all these stupid things, like well under time. Because overall, everything as it's gone has gone pretty well. Inventory, please. Fine.
Gracias, Toto Santos.
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be.
By the way, this is also the first introduction that you guys will see of Hector Le Mans.
Salvador?
Considering he's been the villain for the entire game and you've literally just seen him at the very end.
What were you?
I think we did quite well.
Only.
We have a new donation. Can I read it?
Yeah.
So we have the final $100 donation from Macintosh.
Hey!
And it says, Year 4 challenge complete. Well done to AMVX and
Well,
the ESA
what do you
team
know?
for an entertaining
Sal
stream.
had a ticket
Keep up
all
the good
along.
work, and we will.
It's amazing.
This is another spot. It doesn't like doing it to me, but to some of the other runners, it loves crashing around here. So I'm going to say that as it probably like crashes.
It seems to be attracted to something over this way.
Now, for some reason, it doesn't like, or at least in my experience, you running over towards the body. it doesn't seem to... And you can't skip this one purely for the whole symbolism thing, I guess.
This must be the key to Salvador's...
Actually, I still wanted that key out, Manny, but thanks. Sure, whatever. Alright, time will be in about 40 seconds. All things going to plan. Shall I rephrase?
Don't jinx it now.
With some luck, you have to crop again.
Figures. Doesn't...
Yes.
Freeze. Yeah, you're...
No.
Told you.
Just one thing. I'm not even just gonna skip anything. Okay? Just... get ready with time.
That doesn't sound good.
In fact, I'll even slowly walk up there, kind of. Oh, fuck off! God damn it! Fucking hell. Of all the things, Sticky Keys decides to join. In 3, 2, 1, and time.
Oh my god, 147.06.
Yeah, that's minus 20 out. Minus 20 minutes.
Good job.
Minus 20 minutes for all that bull crap, but sure. If I hit escape now, that's just going to take you to a dead screen, so I'll just let that run out while we're going through. So thank you all for being patient. Especially those that had to do certain crops for 3 seconds, so...
We have to do stuff, so...
You can count them if you want. They're all...
Thank you very much, Sean.
The company gave me one of the other end.
Thank you to all those who donated as well.
And,
Although we've gone a bit over our time slot.
You know I can't go with you. I'm
Next
a
time.
spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
Now, HD version is coming out of this later on in the year.
assume I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved.
I'm going to be grinding this as soon as I can get a better PC that actually fixes it.
Actually, a worse PC.
Well, a worse PC, yeah, something from 1998 that just runs it and push through that record. Other than that, what's up next? I can't remember. There we go. If you're, I guess everyone's sticking around for God of War 3. But that's it from me. So thank you very much.
Come on, man, you gotta keep it on.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.